here's a question. Can you hard boil eggs? I got 6 eggs in this electric kettle. Is that possible? Okay, so I wore these pants for about almost 2 months straight every day without washing them. And now they're just ripped in the crotch. That's too big, and the fibers around that area are just too weak. So I don't know how you'd repair that exactly. You'd have to like consider cutting out the entire section and replacing it, because the fibers around this just are too weak. It seems like such a waste. And that goes, like, you know, everything else is pretty in good shape. But that went, and it puts me at risk of exposing myself in public, and I don't want that. Okay, I probably broke my computer just to try to remove this CD driver, which really doesn't take up a lot of weight. I thought it'd be heavier, but it's not. And yeah, it's a lot of interesting pieces here. It looks in pretty good shape, but I mean, I just took it apart, so hopefully it's not too bent out of shape. Just to get that silly thing out. I was hoping it'd screw out easier, but it didn't. 2012. And I took the whole bottom off, and now I see it was just this little screw that was holding this thing on. That was the last screw that I removed too. I had to at least remove this plate, but yeah, I'd only need to remove the plate and then this screw to get to this CD-ROM. Alright, so apparently this Brigham City building looks like a giant X on the map when you look down on Google Maps. But I think it was on the Google Maps, I think it was in the process of still being built, because it looks like dirt from the map. But you walk around, it's a big X. Making a quick video note, it's been rainy all day, a little windy, and I noticed this cloud over the mountain. It's kind of interesting. See if I can get that a little bit better. Just think it's kind of neat to see. It's just like it's struggling to get over that mountain. Well, you get cops who harass you, and in turn, I just had a family. I went to get Subway sandwich, and when I got to the end, they were like, "Okay, we'll cover it. We got it for you. Put it on our tab." At this Subway at the Walmart, they must have seen my dirty feet in my sandals, because I'm still having difficulty trying to get like shoes shipped. I gotta find an address, but yeah, my dirty feet really look bad in there. So it's just I'm having a difficult time keeping them clean. So that's getting people's attention, obviously. How often do you see a military vehicle parked in front of a medium-sized house? It looks all in good shape, nice tires. Tack arms. Looks interesting. It would be $1.50, and they just remove the top. Yeah. So that's a gas guzzler with plates and everything. It's a different kind. It's not one that I've driven before. Real boxy top. Okay, so the hillside looks different in North Ogden compared to Brigham City. There's more of a brown type of bush out there. Some kind of a brownish bush. Can't quite make out what that is. And from this distance, I see that there's trails that are in that hillside. So I'd be very interested in getting to them trails. But it doesn't look like I can get there from here because it's a dead end. I was just walking. Well, there's that road those vehicles are on that could probably take me over there. But it's something I'd like to bring my bicycle along for. And then there's this intersection over here too. I guess I could go further into the hillside with. So you can see residential land bordering right on this alfalfa field. Oh wait, that might be clover field. Nah, it's probably more alfalfa in the early stages. Have to see it in flowering to be extra sure. But yeah, it's right up against this mountainside, but I'm at a dead end. So I gotta get out of here, hit a more major road to get closer to the mountains. And it may not show up very easily, but there are some tall mountains off in the distance on the other side too. I can't quite see the top, very top of the mountain, but I really think it's beautiful to see how the clouds interact with these mountains. They're just barely getting over. There's lower points of the mountain where the clouds aren't perturbed. Okay, so this is a bus signal at a bus stop, and you just kind of at this Utah bus stop. It's a bus signal. Okay, it looks like the Mormons had to deal with Indian uprisings as well. So this is the 6-room abode. Right over here? I should read that later. It's a church, probably a Mormon church. Oh, the bus is coming. You gotta start that the thing up. Driving is quite dangerous around here. And let me just say, I'm surprised that they have it sitting in their yard like this. You'd think they'd want to take it to, well, maybe it's drivable. It's probably is drivable. Did I have things shipped to the police station? It looks like they're encouraging that. Looks like a couple of dead evergreen trees. And they're brown like that. It's almost saying game over. This is all willow. So you got your natural aspirin that can be found in the bark, kind of the leaves as well. And it's in a swampy type of area because there's cattails, which also are edible, and you can weave baskets out of those leaves. More and more of these pickup locations at stores developing now. There's another parking designated area for them for Smith's, and Walmart's instituting them on a broad scale. I think the drug trade has encouraged it since they've found it's pretty convenient with getting drugs. Let it spread over to other merchandise. This house has a lot of delicious grapes. I'll find out if they're poisonous or not from being too close to the road. Either this place is very busy because of the courthouse or the library. A little of both.